We are down at the Buck and Bass Ranch. We have a cameraman back there that owns the Buck and Bass Ranch, Mr. Jeff. Moosie, Kendall, we are going to go hog hunting.
There's a bunch of them in there. They're going to come this way, I'm thinking, but we just don't.
I thought I would share with you a little video of a couple of fishing lures out of my collection. Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We're so glad you tuned in to join us for another exciting real-world outdoor adventure right here on A Sportsman's Life.
Well, folks, welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We are down at the Buck and Bass Ranch. We have a cameraman back there that owns the Buck and Bass Ranch, Mr. Jeff. Moosie, Kendall, we are going to go hog hunting, and I hate to put odds out, but I've hunted here with Jeff many, many times.
Yeah.
It's a dang good chance you're going to be barbecuing some pork here in a day or two.
Well, pretty excited.
Yeah, and we have our folks. Moosie owns Catch and Release Camo, catchandrelease.us. Jeff and I wear it. This is one of the new patterns.
Yep.
Whitetail pattern.
Yeah, so really it's a Moosie, my camo patterns made out of moose. If you look at it, it's a bunch of moose on top of each other. We just recently teamed up with the G2 Ranch down there, and they wanted a little bit different pattern, so we went with the whitetail pattern. Yep. So as you look at it, it's a great pattern for this area.
Yep.
And it's a nice breathable shirt, so it's warm out here. It's 92 degrees, but you're able to stay cool even with these shirts on. And when it gets a little bit colder, it works as a good base layer.
Well, I say we go get us a hog.
Let's go see if we can find one.
Ready to go. Okay. And this, Mr. Moosie, is a Seneca Dragon Claw 50 caliber.
Okay.
And it's an air rifle. It's a big bore air gun, pressured up to 3,000 psi. And that's what you're going to shoot a hog with right there.
Perfect.
Yep.
Being air, is it quieter?
No, it's not quiet.
Pretty noisy?
It's pretty loud. It's pretty loud. It surprised you. You think an air gun being real quiet.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's pretty loud. But Jeff, this one shoots air bolts. Jeff likes to shoot air bolts out of it. I like to shoot bullets with it. Those 336 grain slugs that you have in your pocket. Yeah. That's a pretty good sized chunk of lead. Boy, shot placement. Everybody's got their ideas on shot placement. A hog carries his vitals lower than a deer. You hear talk about people shooting a deer behind the shoulder. Mm-hmm. If you shoot a hog there, you might have to track him a ways behind the shoulder. So I always shoot them.
I heard behind the ear.
Yes, sir. Right. Not try for a head shot because they're steadily moving around, but behind the jaw, in the middle of the neck, they don't run. Folks, Mr. Moosie is ready to go. Can you see pretty good back toward that feeder, Moosie?
Yeah, I got a pretty good view.
I think you're going to kill your first hog with the big bore air rifle, the Seneca Dragon Claw.
I hope so. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Hold tight just a second. Yeah, don't move. Don't move. Right there's one coming, yeah. We haven't spooked him, so we're good. You just hold tight right here, don't move. They're roaming back there. You see the one going to the right now? Don't move, they're coming straight ahead. Matter of fact, don't you still see any? Okay. Do you have one in the chamber? Okay. See if you can get one in there.
Brought to you by Dallas Safari Club, Conservation, Education, and Hunter Advocacy. Hornaday, accurate, deadly, dependable. Taurus Firearms, maker of the Raging Hunter. Trigicon, brilliant aiming solutions.
There's a bunch of them in there. They're gonna come this way, I'm thinking, but we just don't want to spook them. We absolutely don't want to spook them. But if you can get set up to where, like, one walks down this road straight ahead, and you got a rest aim, and you can make a shot. Can you shoot off your knee? Oh, there you go. You can make a shot. Another one coming. You can count them. That's a small one. They're underneath that feeder, right to our left. They may cut back to the right, so get ready. Give me a minute. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Was
that crazy?
It took a minute, but boy, there were a lot of them.
Yeah.
There were a lot.
Just going to give him a minute here, folks.
I was going to take whatever I could get.
The blind is right there. We are 15 yards from the blind. What they done if we could. That's not good. Let's go after him. Folks, I'm just going to make sure. He's trying to get up and run here, so. Let's go up this way and cut right. Yeah, there you go. Can you get in on him? Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, we gotta get on him. We're gonna end up losing him if we don't. Right there he is. I see something, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a dead hog or not. Hot and humid. You know, sometimes, folks, things don't go as you planned. We should have been on that hog and killed him. Put a second killing shot in him right away. I didn't realize he was going to get up that quick and run. That shows you the will to live that those animals have. They're strong animals. Don't underestimate them. We probably jumped up and celebrated a little too quickly, but... All right, I'm going to walk over and see what that is. I don't know what that is, but interesting looking anyway. We'll keep the search going here. Got to be in here somewhere. He hit him good. It's a good shot. We started celebrating a little too early. Boy, it looked like a good hit. I surprised he
dropped him.
They have a will to live. We lost him. Yeah, we're gonna continue to look here, folks. Well, folks, that hog was standing right here. As you can see, massive blood. Of course, we were right behind this cedar. It's funny because we're literally on this hill coming down, and of course we crawled down here to get the shot. I knocked over both bottles trying to sneak behind you. That started out as a crazy hunt.
It was great. Pigs everywhere.
We walked right in on them, folks, and boy, we had some fun. I told Kendall, we can't move. We just got to stay right here. We're hunting from here. This is the blind.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah,
and
we weren't going to make it that.
Yeah, if you can crawl into position.
What were we? Good 50 yards from the blind?
Not even. The blind's right there. That's 20 yards from here.
20 yards.
20 yards from the blind.
And we
would have walked around the corner here. Walked around this corner here and gone over to the blind right there. And we didn't get that far because they were all in here. There was a bunch in there. That is a lesson to be learned. Yep, you learned a lesson right here. Don't do what we did. Unbelievable.
Sportsman's Life is also brought to you by the YO Steakhouse, Catch and Release Apparel, AGM Global Vision, H3 Whitetail Solutions, and Pyramid Air.
Hello sports fans, it's Bill Carey with Striper Express with your fishing tip this week on Sportsman's Life. This week we're going to talk about hydrating. Hydration, drinking, power drinks. Can't get enough of this. Drink all the water you can. When you're filling that cooler up, put 2 to 1 of these with your beer. You need the water out here. It's already 90 degrees in Texas. That cloud cover is deceiving. So, drink a lot of fluids, Go ahead and get your little power drink in you, Gatorade, Powerade, whatever. And I wanted to show you something I found. Look on screen here. This is an Amish formula for cramps. I'm a guy who has cramps. Wake me up in the middle of the night. So try this stuff. You'll love it if you have problems with cramps. So what do we do now in Texas? It's almost summertime. We hydrate. There is your fishing tip this week on A Sportsman's Life. I'm Bill Curry, and go catch a fish.
I thought I would share with you a little video of a couple of fishing lures out of my collection. Two North Texas fishermen started the Bomber Bait Company in Gainesville, Texas in 1946. Early vintage bombers are very collectible. They were made of metal and wood in the early days, and then began using plastics in their lures by the late 1940s. These are a few bombers in my collection, a red and white bomber and a bomber knothead. The Bomber Bait Company was bought out by Pradco in 1988.
Folks, this segment was brought to us by Gearhead Archery, Smoke Intex Electric Smokers, Snaplock Hunting Blinds, YO Ranch Headquarters, Ultramatic Feeders, and Catfish Pro. Tune in next week for some more real-world outdoor adventures right here on A Sportsman's Life.